Second Life is different than a game because there isn't any goal. And it has the very unusual property that everything in it is changeable and in fact is created by the people who are there, not by us, the company. In fact, we didn't build anything in this Second Life. It started out as just a small island with some trees on it. And as residents came in, they began, buying and, developing that space. So literally clearing the trees and building houses on it. They started building the content, like glasses or clothes, or tables or chairs, or guns or cars. We didn't build any of that. We simply built a technology platform. Think of it as being much like the web. We created the server space and the software running on the servers that would allow you to basically go in there and make web pages, only you're not making web pages, you're making reality.
So it's not flat, it can't actually make it flat.
People inevitably, approach it with a, how could that be kind of a question, how could the virtual world be real? But I think in the years to come, we'll realize that the question was more just, why not?
The Avastar is a tabloid newspaper. We cover news, business, fashion, celebrities, travel, all sorts of these tabloid themes. However, we only cover Second Life. So all our content is based on Second Life. At the beginning, when we first looked at Second Life, 76% of Second Life were from America. Now you have over 60% coming from Europe. Registered people that have actually come and got themselves an avatar is at 7 million. So you've definitely seen a massive expansion in the Second Life population.
One of the fastest growing sites on the internet is a 3D world called Second Life.
There's been a massive hype. It's been all through the media, through the newspapers, through the television.
Second Life is not a game. It is a multi-user virtual environment. It doesn't have points or scores. It doesn't have winners or losers.
Oh, it has losers.
This is supposed to be me. Kind of. It's called an avatar. And it's part of a world some people call very cool, while others consider it very weird.
Second Life now is sort of where the World Wide Web was in about 1994. People are starting to discover it.
Wednesday, a cyber celebrity's death.
Doesn't seem real, does she?
She made herself look like her avatar.
Please join me in giving a warm digital welcome to Bruce B-Dub Willis. Welcome, Bruce.
Hey, how you doing?
People don't just engage in perverse sexual activity in Second Life, but they also engage in forms of artistic expression or commerce.
There are so many big brands that have come into Second Life. Massive multinationals, big companies coming in and experimenting, getting feedback on their products. The question is, can Second Life make this progression to becoming a mass portal in the future? And of course that's unclear.
I think that what we'll look back on now in Second Life will have been the beginning of a proof on that. Things are real because they're there with us and we believe in them. And if they're simulated on a digital computer versus sort of simulated by atoms and molecules, it doesn't make any difference to us. Having thought about this for some time and having seen, everything unfolding and growing in Second Life, I would say that to a certain extent, the virtual world must contain some sort of danger and risk and possibility of pain or loss to be interesting. I don't think that we can create worlds of any kind that are interesting without them also being, at least somewhat dangerous. That said, the virtual world is at a basic level, a safer place than the real world. We do not have the ability in the virtual world to physically harm each other. And that is a very powerful change that I think brings us closer to our aspiration about what it is to be human. I think that the fact that we are perhaps emotionally in danger but not physically in danger in the virtual world is a tremendous positive step toward being all that we can be. So while the virtual world is not without danger, it is certainly a good deal safer than the physical world that we, for the most part, live in now.